Hello, lovely peoples. I am Michelle. This is my wheelchair Betty, and you are watching Rebelwheels NYC. This just in from Captain Obvious News. Trump, who by the way I am now referring to as Spawn, it discriminates against a wide variety of demographics and groups, which is boo, no bueno. A lot of us, hopefully a lot of us, have been saying no, that's not okay, and we're gonna pledge to speak out against that. And that is awesome. And that's why it's even more important than ever that everyone is super consistent with their behavior and language. And I'm gonna give you an example. Now let me say, Stephen Colbert, after the election, has been a source of comfort for me because there's something really comforting about seeing someone who's a public figure on TV talking about how he feels at the election, and it's the same exact way that you feel. And he was saying, I feel like I'm stuck in a bad dream. I'm like, oh, that's how I feel. So don't be wrong, I'm not disparaging Stephen Colbert. I enjoy him. There was one point, I think it was a couple days after the election, where he was saying, some people, some public figures, some people on TV might be now a little hesitant to talk smack or to speak out against the discrimination and derogatory ways of Spawn because it might be dangerous and it might put them in trouble in some way. But he was saying, but not me. Stephen Colbert was like, no, I'm going to speak out against racism and xenophobia and Islamophobia and sexism and so on and so forth because I'm not a pussy. I'm not a pussy. If we are going to call out Spawn for being sexist, then we need to be aware of how perhaps there are certain behaviors, certain language that are so embedded into our society. We have to realize that we too are being sexist. As an example, the word pussy. The word pussy kind of has two different meanings. One is a reference to the female genitalia, the vagina. The second meaning, it means weak or inferior, which is really sexist if you think about it, and it's super disrespectful because a lot of us came from a vagina, okay? Unless you were a cesarean birth, you gotta go out some way. So it's really important. And we're gonna go, hey, Spawn's being sexist, don't be sexist. Then we in turn have to not be sexist as well. And and that goes for other things. Racism, Islamophobia, homophobia, transphobia, ableism. That's one that a lot of people are forgetting. Like for an example, using the word lame. Lame is similar to the word pussy in that it has two different meanings. On one hand, it refers to a mobility issue involving the legs and feet area, and then the other meaning is inferior and less than and weak, which is really ableist, aka the discrimination against disabled people. If people are going to be calling out Spawn and be like, oh, I can't believe that he mocked, right? The media called it mocking or bullying. It was ableism. But I can't believe he mocked that poor disabled reporter, right? People were outraged. And people were like, oh, that was so lame of him. And I'm like, nah, you have to be consistent. Can you think of other examples? What do you think? Leave your comments in the comments section because that's where they belong. Dig it? Thanks for watching this video. Bye.